I will not be as a fish upon the flame.
Okay.
I've overstepped my bounds again, haven't I? It's just that today is such a special day, and, well, I suppose I got caught up in all the excitement.
I have a suggestion. I have been meaning to tell you about it for a while. Have you ever considered projecting more confidence?
I think you know I can't.
You can't escape your past.
You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I told you long ago that I wish to enlist you in the service of the Empire. Well, I take it back. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still.
Some things never change.
The blood toll.
Did you all hear something? Normally, we have an intro to start out, but last time you saw 2 paralogue battles, so we have a third one to contend with. As you can see, Linhardt has taken the winnings from the previous one, the Vajramushti. So let's get things kicked off with a critical hit from Linhardt, who has to follow it up with a normal hit and a bit of an anticlimax. Right away, we're getting into the action. Linhardt gets a kill in the very first action. Syleth is going to move up and see if he can follow that up. And he does.
As expected.
Killing this armor knight. The map splits us into 2 groups here. We have Raphael and Ignatz leading the charge on either side. So on the right side of the map, we have Raphael's crew just positioning themselves in the forest to draw out the first wave of enemies. Meanwhile, Ignatz's group is trying to get to the drawbridge to save as many merchants as possible. Bernadetta avoids that gambit, which is quite nice. Syleth not so lucky. Bernadetta can tank a lot of these hits. Gets a good dodge there, so she doesn't take the poison strike damage.
I'd like to take it easy.
Now, Linhardt can hopefully dispatch this archer just as easily as the first unit he killed. Yep, 1, 2, 3, and he gets the kill. Petra apparently not quite speedy enough to double these, so we'll just go for the max damage out of Sagittae. We get the hit.
I work to grow.
She's so close to being Warlock eligible. Just needs 1 more level. Now Syleth can finish this off with fire. And gets a little HP back, which is good. He was in a precarious position. Now, to get rid of this one, we only have Ignatz and Dorothea. Ignatz here is just a soldier, so he's going to have to use a gambit and win a coin flip here. He got it! Good job, Ignatz. Now, the question is whether Dorothea can actually deal the damage necessary to take it out. And she just can with a Night Kneeler.
Winning's always nice.
It's not something we do often, Dorothea. Edelgard can spend a gambit here to make this way easier for the right group to finish off.
Now you know your limits.
Now Hubert can move up and use the bolt axe to take this out with minimal chance of retaliation, even if he misses, but he gets the hit.
For nothing.
Raphael, still an archer, can take things out from long range, so he's going to do just that, apparently.
In action.
Bernie can't quite get a hit with a sword, and the axe is going to be really inaccurate, so we'll need a wrath strike here, it seems. Good work, Bernie.
Where I can hide.
You don't need to hide, Bernie.
Now that feels good.
Yuri with a sick level. So he will hopefully get a magic weapon at some point. Ferdinand here is going to use a fading blow to get back into the forest. And now Caspar with Thyrsus should be able to take out that archer and then draw out the magic user.
Yeah, it worked.
Maybe having Caspar draw that out wasn't the best idea, given that his res actually is quite bad for a magic user. And here we have these merchants running to their deaths. Perfect. Raphael can begin this turn firing from out of range. Excellent, and he gets the plus 20 hit. Bernadetta, can she finish this off? Yeah, the steel sword should be good enough. Gets there.
Am I done yet?
You actually are. Good job. All the left group did was move up and draw the bridge down. I feel, though, it was too late.
Oh no! Looks like we just lost one of the merchants.
Come on. Let's try to save the rest of them.
I guess the blood toll was real from last time. I'll never get that out of my head now. Good dodge and counter from Hubert. Bad not dodge and die from that merchant. Same story here. We got one. We got one left. That's got to be worth something. Now we have this huge group here that we can throw resonant flames down on, and then we can worry about the wolf. So that helps. Buys us some time. Now, Linhardt and Dorothea can use their gambits to break down these shields.
This might shake things up.
I'm here to help.
I'm not usually here to help, so that is actually a novel statement. So the shields are down now. Dorothea, does she want to go over and help that group? No, we need to deal with that huge clump of stuff. Edelgard has one gambit left that can break down all the shields on her own and hit the enemy down in the forest. So this should simplify things a lot for the group on the right and get us some mood steal. Now, Ferdinand can head into this thicket and take out this mage. Didn't need the crit, got it anyway. Showing off. I like it.
Show me more.
Indeed. Now Caspar can move up into Thyrsus range, and he could take this out, so maybe that's the best thing to do with him.
Right makes might, right?
Raphael can move down and get a hit in on the wolf. Use the steel bow for max damage, since Raphael is not very fast. Bernie can move up and probably just get in a hit with the steel axe. So this one is going to suicidally charge right in.
That.
What about the colleague up front? It values its life a little more. It didn't literally die from doing that. And that one merchant that learned the lesson of the blood toll is running away. Now let's get started over here Dorothea, can you actually bring this thing down? You need to use a Tempest Lance with the Silver Lance, and you can just barely take out the health bar.
I've really made this my own.
Desperation, that really fits the theme of this run. We are quite desperate. So she's going to run to the heal tile. Let's see if Linhardt can make any progress. He can with somewhat minimal risk, given his high dodge stat and hiding in the forest. So let's see if the Killer Knuckles can bring this thing down. Misses both crits, I guess that's to be expected, and dodges one of those attacks so he lives. We really need to kill this thing this round, though. Petra is so fast that she won't get doubled, but will take some significant damage. Can Ignatz bail us out of here? Ignatz the soldier can get it done with his Iron Lance. Good job, buddy. Now we have to hold this bridge.
Guess it will have to be you then.
So, we'll hold it with Syleth and a Vulnerary. Back over here, we have the Wolf and we have a Mage. Caspar can take a little bit of health off of that Mage so that Ferdy can go in and punch its lights out.
You should be honored.
Raphael can take off this last hit point for that health bar.
I think I've gotten stronger.
That's actually okay. It's only 3 stats, but strength and accuracy are really all he needs. Edelgard can get into this thicket and get a pretty effective attack. Okay, she dodged 1. Guess that's alright. Now Hubert can attack from a safe distance with the Bolt Axe. And then Bernie should be able to take it down no problem. Don't want to draw out the next enemy wave yet, so let's just keep her where she is, I guess. Another kill for Bernie. Gets to an important level 20.
Whoa, did I get stronger?
You really didn't. Those are all redundant or useless things. Alright, the attack order, very helpful there, so they can't move into that previous space. That should help Syleth live.
Doubtless, this is a temporary game.
It is. You'll go back to getting terrible levels soon enough. Any other hits and Syleth would have gone down, so...
We must all do our part.
I'll take that as your part. It's a good level. Start over here. We have this group. Linhardt can just power through anything. So here he goes. No one can hit him.
Ahead of myself.
Now let's get Ferdinand in to join Linhardt's little bloodbath. Can't quite get the kill. Let's see if the killer bow can do it. Ugh. Misses the crit, so we can't get the kill. Linhardt should be better at taking a hit than Syleth is. Bernie, unfortunately, takes the poison strike damage, but she's fine. Linhardt has high resistance, so that won't do much, and his high dodge really helps here. Ferdinand defends himself. You do not come at him.
Always getting stronger.
What? You didn't, so not always. Alright. We have a big group here, so let's use Holst's Chosen from Ferdinand.
Stay focused.
Now, Syleth can just take this one out from where he is, which will allow our other units to stream in.
Each battle a chance to grow.
I'd like to take it easy.
Now, Linhardt can move up and dispatch this archer.
I guess I have to.
You'll have your head, as it
I'd
were.
rather fight drowsiness. I could have been sleeping this whole time.
Whenever he mentions he's tired, he just gets a bad level. Petra, can you get in a relevant amount of damage? Can't double these. They are all really fast, so I guess just Sagittae. Dorothea can sneak in and hopefully take this one out. Just enough damage. Night Kneeler will be able to get it in.
I've got many skills, you know.
Which ones? I'm interested.
I'm doing the best I can, of course, but sometimes I wonder if it's enough.
It's not.
Not quite what I was after.
So she can go over here. There's not a whole lot of this mission left. Let's have Hubert start in on this archer. Can deal the most accurate damage with this sword. That should make it pretty easy to clean up.
It's clear to me now.
Edelgard. Wow, this thing's really dodgy. Guess we should just use the lance. She doesn't take damage from the counterattacks. Now we have Raphael and Caspar left to try and clean these up. This thing doesn't have Vantage, so Raphael can just kill
I
it.
know my own strength.
And Caspar just has to worry about actually hitting this thing. He's more accurate than Edelgard. And it works.
That's why I train.
Good dodge from Hubert. Okay, let's see what we can do about these. We can attack from outside its range with Raphael to get things started. Then, can we get some more experience on Dorothea? Yes, we can.
You were wide open. I'm a quick study.
She just needs to stay out of the way now. Let's see how many of these we can get experience off of before we end the mission. Take this one down to 5 with Petra. Ooh, maybe we can get some good experience on Ignatz. He's pretty hard to train right now. Yeah, punch him out, Ignatz.
I get things done.
You got a thing done. Now, Syleth can move up and bring this one down really low, or just end it with a Bolganone.
Should I have held back?
Now we just need to get rid of the leader up here.
What do you think?
Doubling with Seraphim
Don't
will
get
help.
in the way of our duty.
Your duty? You're letting monsters wreak havoc on innocent people.
Shut it. It's got nothing to do with you.
Don't you talk to Ignatz that way.
This wouldn't have happened in my youth.
Hanneman gets it. He has picked up on my pedagogical model. Hubert can just end it with the steel axe here, nothing fancy.
This strength will serve Lady Edelgard
Nothing
well.
fancy from the level either. I really thought it would be Linhardt.
Welcome to the White Heron Cup! Will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage?
As you might recall, we chose Leonie.
Are you
Apparently we're up
ready
against
to dance?
Felix and
And
Lysithea.
is the band
Let's
prepared to
see
fight?
how she does.
Very well. Begin!
breathtaking.
We have a winner! And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Black Eagle House!
Really?
I can dance?
Good reaction, Leonie. Now we get the little status report. We have shifted some units over to studying flying because they're finally getting to the level where that is relevant to become wyvern riders. So we're getting close to our episode 1 plans, everyone. I'm excited to see these advanced seals get used, and eventually, we'll be able to see those endgame builds from all of this.
I think I've got the hang of it.
I still have much to learn.
Getting the hang of this.
A lot of people saying hang stuff. Is there something going on? Professor Alois will teach a very strange group here. Learning about axes and punching today, we have Lawrence, Marianne, Flane, Hanneman, and Manuela.
I still have much to learn.
Now I see the heart of it.
I think it's coming along. Aha!
Now some class changes. We got Sniper Ferdinand, so he is endgame ready. Just need a point of resistance, I suppose. Here's Bishop Edelgard.
As expected.
Her status as bishop will be a bit awkward later. Dorothea can use that flying weakness to get Pegasus Knight.
I passed thanks to you, Professor.
Still not sure that's a compliment.
Was there any doubt?
Lawrence realized he doesn't need a shirt anymore. Here's the story battle for the month. So this map, we just need to clear out a bunch of monsters to save these students. These are stronger than I imagined they'd be. Bernadetta can't tank too many of those. Luckily, I think these students are all packing elixirs, so they can take a few hits before just up and dying.
That beast. There's a stone or something on its forehead.
Now, let's see. They're all weak to various weapons. And with super effective attacks, you can just crack through a shield. Edelgard going to get lucky on this Seraphim, breaking down the whole intact barrier. So Linhardt can use an axe to chop down this one. Then we have a health bar we want to crack through. So we can use Ferdinand to just do that without fear of retaliation because it's stunned. Now we can have Bernadetta chop down this last barrier and still be okay because of Armored Blow. Alright, that's enough hits for you, Bernie. Now we have this group over here with the super-powered gambits that will get them through the two monsters they're fighting initially.
My plan is flawless.
Well, it has 5% flaw rate, but we'll take it. Now we should be able to bust down all these barriers with everyone that we have over here. So we'll have Petra take down this one that's right in front of Yuri, and then Yuri can use his javelin to take down this one so he doesn't have to invite the second monster out. And then Caspar with Thyrsus should be able to hit that last one. Yeah, there we go. Now it won't be attacking anyone. Sylith needs to move up here and keep the damage coming in on this one.
It's over.
That prediction was not accurate. It is not over. So these monsters closing in. Oh, Gerald decided to bail us out.
Not my first fight.
He got nostalgic for that very first battle.
Demonic beasts were actually students. How can this be?
Now we need to get rid of this monster over here. We'll need to put out some serious damage to do that. So we have this first health bar to deal with. Caspar can get it down from out of range. And then Hubert should be able to hit with this short axe. Okay. Now we just have one health bar to deal with. And unfortunately, these characters have to attack from within retaliation range. Let's see how much Yuri can do. Well, that helps. That helps some more. 3? You had a 1 in 3 chance to do that. You got 3 out of 4. I'll take that. Petra should be able to finish it now. Yeah, easy. You're making it more complicated than it is, Petra.
Flame spirit, protect me.
Petra gets to level 20.
Hard work created this.
Maybe should have worked a little harder than that.
You're making me look bad.
Thank you, but my friends who couldn't get away, are they okay?
I think you answered your own question. Okay, now we have this one hiding out in the forest. We do have a Raging Flame from Edelgard that can help get the process started. Now we just need to break down these barriers one by one. Let's have Sylith get rid of this far one.
Let the lesson begin.
Everyone is on fire today, no pun intended. Ferdinand has the range to take out anything he wants. I think we can have Dorothea close in on the last one. She can just flit around the map and deal her pinprick damage. It's enough to break down a shield, that's all that matters. Yeah, Blessed Lance. Super effective attack dealing 7. Excellent. And just keep moving up. Bernadetta. Might as well. Didn't get the crit, so unfortunately that health bar sticks around. And Linhardt doesn't actually have a ranged attack, so he's just gonna hang out in the forest. Rude. They still got elixir charges. Gerald's not playing around today. Okay. Over here, we're going to move Hubert up because he has the highest dodge. Now, here, luckily the monster doesn't benefit from the forest's defensive benefits. Ferdinand one-shots that.
I understand that I am sometimes too dazzling to behold directly. You should be honored.
Showing off that sniper status. Now we move up to draw in the next monsters. Still just losing their minds on these random students. Whoa. Good dodge from Linhardt. Hubert not so lucky. Now you decide to not get a crit? Come on. They'll be fine for another turn, it looks like. We have to take down the shields here so that nobody dies. Luckily, we still have wave attacks from Yuri.
I've got an ace up my sleeve. Perfect.
It is perfect. That's really good skill for you to get. Now it should be real easy just to pick off these shields so that we can try to kill it next round. This is more reminiscent of what Petra could accomplish, that damage amount. Now let's have Hubert go into melee, take down this barrier. Then Caspar can just pick off that last one. How much damage can he actually put in? Not much. Now over here we have some more heavy hitters. But I think we'll use Gambits to make it a bit easier to kill.
How interesting.
Linhardt can use one of his assault troops.
This might shake things up.
Break down 2 shields at once. Dorothea, I think she has high enough charm for this to just work. Yeah, there we go.
That might be useful.
It might be. We'll see. One more shield to chop down. Let's have Ferdinand close in some distance and shoot down the last shield. Okay, now we can proceed as we wish. Let's have Silith move up and put in some damage. Let's see, which spell do we want to use? Thunder has the highest crit rate, and it pays off. Takes the health bar down.
I suppose it's working.
I suppose it is. Edelgard can get in some nasty damage with the Seraphim. And Bernadetta's just out of range, so she's going to swap with Edelgard. Good dodge from the random student. Doesn't need to blow another elixir. Geralt is feeling a bit risky.
Getting to the chapel won't be easy.
That student lives another day. Over here, Hubert can take down the health bar with some melee Voltax action and is quite serious about it. Nice. Caspar can chip in some damage from out of range. We might need a bit of luck here to actually take it down. But we get the all-important level 20.
I'm just getting started.
That's what you should have been getting started on the whole time.
Let's put this to the test.
Well, Yuri used a lot of luck already. Maybe he can get some more with all these punches. He can take a hit. Will that be enough? This will be. He does have to take the hit, but he does get the kill. With, again, 3 out of 4 crits.
A fine display.
Indeed, Hubert. Back up here, we have a very vulnerable monster, such that even Dorothea should be able to take it out. And she can fly away to begin the engagement with this monster. And we move up. Now we have some shields to bust down. So Dorothea can get us started and hopefully drag it back so it's closer to some of our other units. Ferdinand still has an assault troop left, and he's good at everything, so it's a 100% hit rate. Interesting flex there. Now, how do we break these down? Linhardt can run all over the map willy-nilly, so he'll just take down both of these.
I'll find their weakness.
Their weakness is indeed being defenseless. Good job, Linhardt. So, what do we want to use here? Let's actually use some dark magic. And then, unfortunately, we should probably heal up Gerald so he doesn't just suicide himself into something. And then just move Bernie up so she can assist the left group. This monster will take the time to just kill a civilian. Now, this one should be simple enough for these four to deal with. Take out this health bar with just a miasma. I'm always confused by the poison strike display. It looks like Silas dealing damage to himself. Yeah! Ferdinand can get in some pretty significant damage with the silver bow. Now, let's see what Linhardt can get done without dying. The Vajramushti just attacking can deal 24. An Eviscerate will deal substantially more damage. We lose the coin flip on the crit, but we do get the dodge. Hopefully Dorothea can get the kill now, so that we're not in any danger. 100%, I like it.
Well, I like what you see.
Almost. Would have really loved to point a strength.
Sorry. That was a close one.
Yeah, we got awfully close to having a really good level. Missed the dodge from Yuri, but he's still alive. Just one monster left, so we shouldn't be in too much danger, especially since Gerald got that dodge.
I will prevail.
Now we have this group. Can they take it out on their own this turn?
We won't hold back.
Have you been?
As you wish.
Now, 2 more shields to break down. Might as well use this Ashes and Dust. It's the only enemy left.
Great pains.
Up to you.
Now, Yuri can continue punching. Let's see how this crit rate goes.
Let's dance.
1. Only 1 that time. Broke his streak. Now Bernadetta should be able to sneak in this kill real easy.
Not unless I throw him in the fire, too.
On a skillet.
They all thirst for blood now.
You saved me. Thank you.
And we center on this random person. That concludes this episode of Fire Emblem. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next installment. If you have thoughts on what other students we should recruit and deploy, or any other choices coming up later in the game, let me know in the comments or on Twitter at @FailureEmblem. I'll see you all next time.